Good morning, students. We are studying chapter number 4 and we have discussed about the heat transfer. It is the phenomena of the flow of heat from one body to another. Means the transfer of heat from one object to another, and it always flow from higher temperature to the object which is at lower temperature. Okay. Now the methods of the heat transfer, we have studied that there are three methods of the heat transfer, that is conduction, convection and radiation. Already we discussed about the conduction and convection. Now it's time to know about the radiation. Before this I am summarizing about the first two methods, that is conduction. Conduction is a process in which heat flows from one object, means heat flows from the hotter end to the colder end of an object. Okay, and in solids generally the heat is transferred by the process of conduction. Some of the materials which allow the heat to pass through them easily, and that is why they are termed as conductors. Example, the metals like the copper, the silver, aluminium, all these are the good conductors. Okay, now insulators are those materials, or you can say that they are the poor conductors. Means these are the material which do not allow the heat to flow through them. Example like plastic and wood. Water and air are the poor conductors of heat, but in water and air the heat is transferred by the process that is convection. In convection the heat is transferred from particle to particle. If one particle becomes gain the heat energy, then it transfer it to the other, and in such a means the particles who gain the energy, they rises up, and those who are at lower temperature, they comes and take their place, gain the heat energy, rises up, and this process is continued till every particle of that object, of that substance, gain the heat energy. The two important phenomena occurs, that is the land bridge and sea bridge, due to the convection or the heat transfer or the travel of heat through the airs, which is occurs near the coastal areas and in desert area. Okay, so we will discuss about these two phenomena in our next class. Today let's know about the third method of the heat transfer, that is radiation. Children, when we come out in the sun, we feel warm. How does the heat from the sun reaches us? It cannot reaches us by the conduction or convection, as there is no medium such as air in most part of the space between the earth and the sun. You know that from space to earth there are some places where there is no air, or you can say that there is no medium. So how the sunlight reaches to the earth from sun to earth? You have studied that in the process of the heat transfer by convection and conduction, there is a requirement of medium. Means they always need a medium, a way through which the heat transferred from one body to other. But how this sunlight reaches to the earth's surface? If where air and if where is no air, or you can say that in some places there is a medium and in some way there is no medium. Okay, from the sun the heat comes to us by another process that is called radiation. The transfer of heat by radiation does not require any medium. So you can say that the process by which heat flows from one body to other without the requirement of any medium, or you can say that it is a process in which the heat flows directly from the source to the other object. Means from one object to the other object directly without the use of any other medium, without the requirement of medium. Okay, this process is radiation, and by this process the sunlight from the sun reaches to the earth's surface. Means the process of radiation takes place whether a medium is present or not. Suppose when we sit in the front of a room heater, we get heat by this process. A hot utensil kept away from the flame cools down as it transfers the heat to the surrounding by the process of radiation. Okay, our body also gives heat to the surrounding and receives heat from the surrounding by the process of radiation. Children, all the hotter bodies radiate heat. When this heat falls on the surface of some object, a part of heat is reflected, absorbed, or maybe transmitted. Means the object may absorb the heat which falls on it, or they transmit, means transfer the heat which falls on it, or you can say that they reflect the heat which falls on it. Okay, means the temperature of object increases due to the absorbed part of the heat. Means how much part of the heat is absorbed by that object, it will increase the temperature of that object. The body becomes hot. Okay, and this is the reason that when you go out during the summer season, you are advised to use an umbrella. It is because why? When we use the umbrella, the heat which comes from the sunlight on us, umbrella just cut the direct contact of the heat to us. It acts like a medium in between, bending barrier medium in between you or me or the sunlight. Okay, the umbrella absorbs some part of the heat and radiates some part. Some of the colors which absorb all of the heat which falls on it, some transfer or radiate all the heat which falls on it. Okay, this phenomena of the absorption and transmission and radiation of heat energy plays very important role in our daily life. Children, we are wearing the woolen clothes in winter. It protects us from the severe cold conditions. In winter we use the woolen cloths because wool is a poor conductor of heat. Moreover, there is air trapped in between the wool fiber which prevent the flow of hot air from our body to our surrounding, and in this way they keep us warm. Okay, this is there is another example that the houses near the desert area, they are painted white because light color reflects most of the light or the heat which falls on it, and that is why the walls of the houses are painted white, so that the white color reflects the heat and keeps your house cool. So this phenomena is very useful in our daily life, and these are the three methods of the heat transfer, that is the conduction, convection and radiation. Hope you all revise all these methods. In next day we will discuss about the two important phenomena, that is the sea breeze and land breeze. Thank you. Have a good day.